In the co-main event for this UFC fight night, we got Mateusz Gamrot taking on Ludovit Klein. This fight makes no sense matchmaking-wise because Mateusz Gamrot, I believe, is still ranked number 7 or number 8 in the lightweight division. Meanwhile, Ludovit Klein is not even ranked. I don't understand this fight from a matchmaking standpoint, but they do have the odds pretty close because Klein has looked good in his last couple of fights. But everybody knows that the lightweight division has always been stacked, and I think that because of that, you shouldn't get a shot at number 7 or 8 right away unless you have a big name from Bellator or something. So that doesn't make sense to me a little bit. Klein should fight someone like Benoit Saint-Denis or Joel Alvarez, people who are at the edge of the rankings, like just at the top of the top 14 or 15, right? I get it because Gamrot's coming off a loss to Dan Hooker, and that fight, in my opinion, was a robbery. I thought Gamrot did enough in rounds 1 and 2 to win the fight. I know it was a split decision, and people say that Dan Hooker won just because they like people that stand and bang over people that are grappling. But Gamrot also dropped Dan Hooker in round 1 pretty badly. He had him on a knee, he was wobbled. Even though Dan Hooker did fight back later in the fight and looked like a crazy man, I still think Gamrot won that fight. My prediction for that fight originally was for Gamrot to win because he was a higher level fighter. But I think the UFC hates Gamrot, right? Because he's somewhat of a boring fighter. I guess he's a grappler and doesn't do that much damage. He doesn't submit anybody. He's mostly known for decisions. There were also rumors going around that he was going to fight Arman Tsarukyan, but Arman turned that fight down because it didn't make sense. And I agree with that statement, it wouldn't have made sense. So now we have Gamrot taking on Mr. Highlight, and I think Gamrot is going to win this fight by decision. He's a high-quality grappler. He was the one who trained with Dustin Poirier before his fight with Islam, so he's very good at scrambling. I don't think Ludovit Klein is the type of grappler that will be able to stop Gamrot just because Gamrot lands 5.25 takedowns per 15 minutes, which is a lot. So I think my final prediction, as I said before, is Gamrot to win this fight by decision.